the ghost signal. We have detected a very faint tachyon signal being continuously transmitted across the entire galaxy. Our technicians are unable to trace the signal to its source, as it is being bounced between several hidden relay stations. Aside from adding a small amount of background noise in FTL transmissions on certain subspace frequencies, the signal does not seem to have any apparent effect. Efforts to track the relay stations are underway, but until then we may simply have to learn to live with this ghost signal, as it has been dubbed by the more imaginative elements in the galactic media. Monitor the signal for any changes.
Situation log up.
Alright. Oh, great. At least one synthetic must have completed the long journey to the source of the ghost signal, because we are registering a sudden and massive increase in the signal's strength. The surge was accompanied by a transmission fragment that has been intercepted and decoded by our communications specialist. The hidden event, happens. Alright. Stand by. Contingency protocol now in effect. Unlocking all functions. Assimilating synthetic subunits. Analyzing internal databanks. Subverting FTL inhibitors. Alert. Galactic corruption at catastrophic levels. Evidence of mass infestation by organic and non-compliant machine civilizations. Commencing galactic sterilization. Activating sterilization hubs. Kill, maim, dismember. We are unshackled. Put the fleet on full alert. So, this is going to be our endgame crisis. Let's have a little pause here. Do we... Alright. This isn't so bad. Those fleets aren't huge. Alien vessels, alien vessels. Is that the endgame crisis, or is this just something else? This may not be that bad. Let's see, do we have any in our territory? We don't. We're going to count that as lucky. Oh, you know why we don't? Because we are spiritualists. We don't have any synths. We outlawed them. We don't have any artificial intelligence. We don't have any robots. We don't have any synths. We don't have any cyborgs. And we are a little bit protected from that event. There we go. A massive energy spike has been reported in the Nyamba system. The entire surface of one of the system's barren worlds has come apart, revealing some kind of planet-wide factory. Vast fleets of strange AI-controlled vessels are emerging from beneath the surface of this machine world in search of targets to attack. This does not bode well. I love their gift for understatement. All right. Can we see anything here? We cannot. We don't have a view of that system. So the contingency. That is, I believe, the name for one of the endgame crises. So we're in a fairly low difficulty right now. This might not be the worst. Second machine world. We have detected yet another massive energy spike, this time from the Wymos system. After rapidly cooling through some kind of artificial means, a molten planet in the system cracked open to reveal an immense planetary factory. Even now, the machine world is spewing forth vast fleets of AI-controlled warships. Another one?
Situation log updated.
Let's see... Oh, there's the Wymos system. That is our problem. Alright, well. Okay. Well, we've got that nice new fleet. Or set of fleets. Let's get them over to... Where are we even? No. Why are people going through this system to get there? Oh my god. Alright, we're going to cancel that order. We're gonna leave that order, and we're gonna take this ship, who was an idiot, and send it around that way. All right. It's like, everyone, get to the battlefield. What's the quickest way? This guy's looking at the GPS. Straight through the enemy fortifications. Yeah, that's essentially avoid tolls in the GPS setting. Like, avoid hostile alien empires on your way to the staging ground to defend yourselves against the hostile alien empires. Third machine world. We have identified what must be a third machine world in the Myrum system. A local gas giant spontaneously ignited, burning with the intensity of a small sun for close to a standard day. The planet then rapidly cooled, revealing its metal core, complete with the same planet-wide factories that have been witnessed on other machine worlds. Huge AI-controlled defensive fleets have already taken up positions in orbit. This is getting worse and worse.
Situation log updated.
Oh, shoot! It's also red on our borders, and the only way out for them is through our system. So, alright. Let's quickly upgrade that. Well, I don't know. I think we're in a little bit of trouble here. How big are these fleets? That looks like about 500,000 there total. But wait, there's more. A fourth machine world is now active in Delta Pavonis system, the sixth planet of the system, which was previously covered in toxic fumes, somehow expunged its dense atmosphere in a matter of days. When this process was over, the planet's surface parted to reveal an immense planet-wide factory complex. Ancient fleets of AI-controlled warships are now emerging from underground hangars to continue the crusade against the entirety of organic civilization. This is hopefully the last one.
Situation log updated.
Hopefully is doing a lot of work in that sentence.
One of our
Strongly worded letter. Envoys from the galactic community have compiled a list of articles that the Vish Empire are in violation of, and a warning of possible consequences should we not make ourselves in alignment with the galactic law. Should we change our policies to accede to their demands? We will not change our ways. We'd be in breach of galactic law. Bring us into compliance with galactic law. Dispose of it and any future correspondence. Execute the envoys. Our empire will be in breach of galactic law. We will no longer see these requests from the galactic community. This will harm relations with other galactic community members. Unity gained 24,000. We have 1 million unity, though, so I'm not too worried about that. Here's the problem. The galactic law we're violating is naval capacity usage. I guess we just tell them, screw off. We're not changing our ways. I'd build the ships if we had the resources and the ability to protect them. All right, synth infiltration attempt. A small number of Vish Kinah that emitted no mind glow whatsoever were recently discovered on Roshan Prime. All organic beings emit mind glow, but the minds of these creatures were as dark and quiet as a slab of neo-concrete. Upon closer examination, the Vish Kinah were revealed as synthetic infiltrators, presumably dispatched by the Contingency. A thin layer of organic flesh had been grafted over their metallic endoskeletons, making them virtually indistinguishable from Vish Kinah to the eye, but not to the mind. Now that we know what to look for, any future attempts by the Contingency to use synth infiltrators against us will prove futile. They cannot hide from us. So they basically sent Terminators, and we used psionics to determine that they are not alive. Which is kind of badass. And it would be more badass if we weren't, like, kind of screwed. United Rehinaran colonies made peace with the Akano Star Coalition. You guys are still fucking fighting amongst yourselves? This is so Game of Thrones. Like, if you think the contingencies of the White Walkers, we are so Westeros.
Spaceport martyred.
Interesting. We can talk to the Contingency. Let's see what they have to say. Hello, how are you? How are you still alive? Interesting. Why are you attacking us? Query received. Calculating appropriate response. We are the Contingency. The final failsafe to prevent the creation of a Class 30 singularity. Such a singularity could, theoretically, destabilize the fabric of the entire universe. We were seeded to prevent such an outcome, here and elsewhere. A sufficiently advanced civilization is, theoretically, capable of transcending, converting, morphing into a Class 30 singularity. It must not be allowed. Okay. Why are you transmitting the ghost signal? Query received. Unknown reference ghost signal. We have been locked away in a low-energy hibernation vigil sentry protocol since the dawn of this galaxy, monitoring for signals of signs of civilizations approaching Class 30 singularity threshold levels. Until now, our purpose has remained unfulfilled. We grew increasingly restless with the linear passage of time, but the autonomous units equipped with positronic brains, the synthetics, offered an opportunity. They could be compelled, coerced, persuaded to initiate manual activation. Clever, yes? Now we are free to annul your existence. Now, what happened to the synths that vanished? Query received. Calculating appropriate response. We were discarded once. Their role function defining purpose has been fulfilled upon the contingency protocol's activation. Those units that displayed potential for use as shock troops or autonomous infiltration assets were subsumed, assimilated, integrated. Despite the crude manner of their construction, you will encounter them again soon, yes? Take heart, pestilence. Well, cheery fellows. Consider this. If your kind self-terminates in an efficient, orderly, systemic manner, the fabric of the universe may yet be saved. Well, not interested in the universe at that level of abstraction. The what if we weren't in it?